Hey YouTube, join me as I try Fallout 2 for the first time ever and discover what may be possibly one of the most infuriating tutorials I've ever had to play. If I die, I die. I don't care. I'm already so over it. Welcome to Fallout 2. These intros are so good. We don't always watch them just to save time, but I thought we had to. One of my favorite parts of the first Fallout is that intro scene. And man, already leaving the vault. Be sure to remember these basic rules. Rule number 1. Line up in an orderly fashion. One of the things Fallout has done the best is the tone. It's just so good. I'm excited to be revisiting for this week's first play. Didn't say that, we just jumped straight in. As the guys from New Game Plus bring you our retro game of the week. It's been years and years. I think 400 episodes of our podcast since we played the original Fallout 1. So, I'm so excited. Oh, those feels. I'm so excited to get back to this universe again. However, it's been long enough that I've forgotten. This is a PC title, classic RPG, I think with some of those early Fallout mechanics. So, might be a little bit of a learning curve here. Might be a little bit janky. But guaranteed, we're going to get atmosphere. We're going to get some good story. We're going to take a first taste. There it is. Already, they just like change the sound. It becomes ominous. It becomes dark. I mean, open up the vault door. Let's do this thing. I'm actually like a little bit like nervous now. Okay. Game of the week. We're getting right to it. And we're shooting guns. I'm telling you, they do storytelling like nobody else. What an intro.
War never changes.
War never changes.
The end of the world occurred pretty much as we had predicted. Too many humans, not enough space or resources to go around.
If you're not familiar with the post-apocalyptic universe that is Fallout, watch the rest of that intro. So good. But for the sake of time, we're just going to jump into the game. Again, forgive me if there's some learning curve here. This is PC title. I'm sure there's some keys I'm going to have to figure out, all of the logistics. But we're going to give it a first taste. That's kind of the whole point. I'm going to not try to spend too long on character selection, though it looks like I can do a custom character. I'll save that for my actual playthrough and just choose from one of these defaults. I can choose from Chitsa, who's always been able to convince others to do things her way. Personality, good looks. So we're thinking like intelligence, charisma, that kind of character. Speech, those sorts of things. Actually, a playstyle that I think would be fun for one of these old RPGs. Probably not the best for first play. Narg, even though he looks like the worst. Melee weapons, high strength, good perception, some agility. He's just going to run around and just like do work. That's probably who I should play for this first playthrough. Again, though I like, especially on these old RPGs, to play some of those side kind of characters. And then we've got Mingen. These names are something else. Average strength, perception, high agility. So he's your soft whisper tread, inquisitive fingers, aided natural curiosity. So he's more your like thief archetype as a play style, which could also be really, really fun. But just because it's straightforward, even though he's staring straight into my soul and has the worst name I've ever seen, we're gonna take Narg Dog, for a spin.
Come in, chosen one.
Uh-oh.
There are things you must know.
Okay, straightforward. They just drop the story on you. Post-apocalyptic future. Oh, and then here is the temple. Definitely has a very mid 90s PC era vibe to it. And here's your quick help layout. If you're playing along for the first time as well, you can find this in F1. Okay, so we can't really go anywhere. Looks like we don't have anything in our inventory. A little bit of stats. Nothing to be seen here. So let's move into this place. It almost has, with this kind of this view, it almost has, I gotta fight some stuff. Okay, it looks like turn-based combat, which you are in a dark, musty temple. The shadows seem to play tricks with your eyes, and you can hear the faint sound of movement. Oh, I had to tell it to attack, right? Okay, you're gonna tell it to attack when you're closer, when you're in range. It hit me. Can I not hit it back? You were hit for 1 hit point. Okay, we're hitting it. I don't know why it wasn't before. Took us a few hits. Again, these older style games sometimes have slightly just different interfaces. You see the door. Open it. Okay. I don't know what it took me to get that interface, but we got it. So let's go through. There was so much going on. I told you, I think this is just like a starting tutorial area, and obviously I need it. Oh, there's a scorpion. Oh, I'm poisoned. That's not great. Victorious in combat, and I earned some experience. Of course I do. Okay, I almost have, so I've got these bars down here. Notice this little space above this square. Looks like I have a specific number of actions that include, on my turn, that include like, you know, amount of walking, probably some hits. I don't know exactly what, but then that timer is coming on when like enemies are getting actions. So it's going to be this sort of quasi real time, but really sort of turn-based interface. Okay, as we're going through like movement versus this stupid scorpion, I think I'm in battle with. So let's kill him so that I don't have to keep, where'd he go? Oh, I don't like if they're going to be behind walls and I can't see him. That's not my favorite thing. Okay, spacebar maybe moves you along on finishing up your turn. Again, I'm going to have to learn all of those logistics like this. Ugh, kind of janky. Feel like I've been poisoned. So yes, it looks like I have per turn a specific number of action points. Mobility may be part of that, or it may be separate. I'm gonna have to tell, but it looks like that interface at least is gonna be really somewhat obvious. Can I like loot the body? Yeah. Okay, so I didn't do that with any of these other things. We're gonna take all the bits. I don't think any of that's gonna help me, but it's at least figuring out what I can do. Is that a weapon? That's an item. Can I also use a scorpion tail as an item? Great. Okay, I actually got some kind of spear from the scorpion. I should have been looting the other ones. We'll get a sense of all these buttons over time. Okay, it's gone. For crushing your enemies, you earn 68 experience points. I also don't think there's anything in that room, so let's go explore the other way. Okay, the systems here are definitely going to be the thing that is a learning curve. We're going to come back here and look in this other room. I got a map here. You also have character information. Okay, attack it. Why is it running away? Man, these systems are gonna take some real getting used to. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Got it. I thought I searched all this. This must be a door up here that I thought wasn't a door. Am I out of combat? Let's see. Oh, no. I went back into combat. Okay. Use my doctor skill on myself. You feel a little better. And then I take damage from poison. So I am losing points, but I am able to use some of those skills, which is interesting. That's what I can't figure out is how to activate that different... Oh. Okay, so that's like a press and hold. What did I just do? I don't know how anything works. We've looked everywhere. We killed things. We tried to open doors. All right, when in doubt, go find out. Let's see what I'm supposed to do. I'll go figure it out, and then when I look like an idiot and come back and explain it, we'll all laugh about it together. I'm not the only one who's asked this question, at least. When I Googled, there's at least one Reddit thread that's like, what am I supposed to do in the early Fallout 2? So I'm not alone in figuring this out. Bear with me still. Okay, so apparently this door is locked, and I've got to lockpick it. Wow. Okay, for a tutorial, it's ridiculous that it doesn't tell you things. I know some of it's there, but like it didn't even tell me that door was locked. The fact that I'm having to get outside intervention help to even like understand the basics of the thing that is supposed to be teaching me the basics of the thing is kind of wild. But I mean, I guess that's games in this era. Let's see if this door opens on its own. Okay, it doesn't. But now I've learned that the number 2 is my lockpick. I can't do that in combat. Great. Okay, let's go fight an ant. You fail to do any healing. You feel better. You take damage from poison. Great. So I'm just dying more because I don't have the things I need and don't know how to deal with them. Not a surprise. This is how you learn the game. It's a punishing tutorial. I get it, but I'm not going to be able to heal my way out of here. So let's figure out what's next and maybe get through it. Inventory. Did I just use an antidote and it not actually heal me? I said to use it on myself. Well, let's see. Maybe I'm not poisoned now. I'm trying my, you heal 1 hit point. And okay. Now that we're not poisoned, we can use our first aid skill. That's got to be a door that opens. What in the world? Use sneak, use lockpick. Use science to open the door. You failed to learn anything. Clearly, and I'm failing to learn anything from how this game works as we play it. I'm just going to try all of my buttons. Oh, this is taking much too long. You're going to get to all see a very condensed version of this, but like, what am I looking for? Is it this item? Why would I randomly look in this item? You search the pot. Okay, well, that's not it. Oh, what is that? That is it. Take all. Done. You can't get through this tutorial if you don't know to randomly search this pot. Oh boy, I'm gonna be using some guides playing through the game this week. There it goes. Okay, we got past the door. Perfect. I would never have figured that out without cheating. Hooray! Favorite mechanic in a game. When it's obtuse. Yes! We're getting through this tutorial for you, though. We got some experience. Open the door. Open the door. Lockpick the door. You failed to lock the door. You see a metal door. What in the world? I'm getting some good experience, though I don't think I've leveled up, which is crazy. Maybe there's something in this chest that'll get me out of here. A key to that last door? I gotta fight this guy. I'm gonna die. Okay, I was gonna say, I've got actions. Let me hit it. Okay, that's all for that turn. Hit it. Hit it. Kill it. Don't miss. Finally. No. Why is it so tough? Oh, it's killed. And let's use the healing powder. Great. Done. Use on myself. You gained 18 current hit points. Why am I running so far away? I mean, it has to be that door. Now I've got plenty of hit points to get out of here. I just got to figure out how to get this door open. This is supposedly just a door? I don't know. What even happened? Why did it open? Well, go. Run through. I don't know what I did. Greetings, Narv. I have the honor of being your final challenge. To continue your quest, you must defeat me in unarmed combat. Shall we begin? Probably, since I finally have some hit points back. I'm ready. Excellent. Your equipment will be kept in the trunk outside of the room. You can get it after the fight. Let the fight begin. Good luck to you. I probably need it because I still don't know what to do in a fight except to just click. You fight bravely. I will eat your courage? Okay, that's not how anyone talks. Great. Punch him. Punch him again. I missed. Of course I missed. Hey, take that, buddy. Am I out of points? Oh, bro, I just knocked you on your butt. Let's do it again. Okay, come on. I find a spear and then I'm forced to punch this bro and miss 1,000 times. There we go. I've defeated him. You are worthy. Chosen one. Great. Open up the door. Let me out. Oh, we made it through. That was an ordeal. I feel like I didn't forget a first play. I feel like I did an entire playthrough of a game just getting through that one stinking tutorial. I've never in my life been so frustrated. However, besides being dated, besides having a ton to learn, and besides the Fallout universe not functioning like anywhere else, so it's gonna take so much to get me there, I'm still intrigued. I'm hoping the story is good, the world is interesting, this 90s era PC vibe kind of just like works for me. So I am overwhelmed, confused, a little bit hesitant about how well this is going to translate for everybody else, but also kind of into it. I don't know which one of those is going to be you, but we would love if you would play along with us this week. So get yourself a copy of Fallout 2 as well. Play it along with us. Hop in Discord. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know how much better you were at figuring out the tutorial without any help than I was. And I'm going to continue to just sort of like brute sludge my way through this game. And I think there's a lot there. But I think it's a lot to ask too. So who knows? We'll find out together. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the episode. Definitely saving it. I ain't doing all that again. Narg made it through. Barely.